Going on, family? It's your dog Artman the Great. We're back with another boxing conversation. Look, I'm waiting for Jared Anderson to fight. So I'm just sitting here politicking, just looking at the news and seeing what's going on. And I came across a couple tweets from your dog Shakur Stevenson. And man, oh man, look, I gotta call it how I see it. I gotta call it how I see it, man. It's not looking so good in the light. It's not. And a lot of folks are fighting back and they saying, "Oh, Art man, you tripping and y'all tripping 25% and all that." Nah, we gonna talk about that shit right now. Look, all I know is some people in this sport is not as hungry as they say they are. Because if you knew what you're capable of and you knew you possessed the type of power and strategy to beat somebody easy and you can take their spot, why not accept it? It's not like the man's asking you to fight with his hands behind his back. He said, "Man, look, you want to fight me? Cool. Take the mandatory split, 25%." But Shakur said, "Nah, I'm Big Shakur. I roll with Jay Prince and them. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, love and joy." And it got us diehard fans asking questions like, "Yo, like, hold on, like, you're not willing to take this bread to fight this dude?" After you said you're gonna whoop this dude and he ain't beat Lomachenko and you could whoop Lomachenko and all this and that. He ain't win the fight, he robbed Lomachenko. So go, what's the problem then? Take the money. Go. It's not like he asking you to travel to Australia to fight him twice. I'm sure the fight's gonna be in Vegas, right? So you telling me you're not willing to take a small pay cut to fight for undisputed when you know you can win? Something's not adding up. And folks can say, "Well, David Haney's bogus for 25%. Guess what? Guess what? If he mandated that shit, guess how much you'll be getting? 20% as well. So let's be real, dog. If you want to fight, yeah, take that. But what's going on, brother D Hive?
What's cracking, bro? I just want to put out there for the record who were the first and only people to call flag on the play when it came to everybody, Lord and Savior, Mr. Shakur Stevenson, Mr. Ultimate Fantasy Fight Champion, Mr. Perfect since the amateurs. Who were the first and only people? Because now I'm seeing a
Us.
bunch of niggas switch up talking about, oh, well, I've always known he's not solid. Nah, shut the fuck up, nigga. You were riding his dick like everybody else. All we said was, let's wait and see what he does. And lo and behold, shocker to everybody, he acting just like his fucking mentor did.
And I was telling these niggas, man, I said, bro, just slow down. I get it. The dude is good, but slow down. Let's see what he can do. Nah, fuck that. He better than Floyd. He better than Devin Haney. He better than motherfucking Javante Davis. He whoop all them. He whoop all them on the same night. All types of shit, man. And they come to
And
find out
then,
this nigga not even trying to fight for real.
no, not at all. Not at all. Like, first off, they can't answer why he forgoed his mandatory opportunity from 130 to 135. They can't even answer that question, so they just skip over, like, oh, he didn't know he was going to miss weight. Okay, cool. Well, he's currently the WBO number one. Why isn't he petitioning like the WBO? And before y'all talk about the split, Shakur Stevenson was the one that said that's what he was going to do. He said he was going to do that. So now why is he doing it? That's what he said he would do. Why not? Why not do it?
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, and then it hurts their argument because they try to say, "Well, that's not enough. That's not enough." And then I replied to him. So then what? So what are you saying? Are you saying that instead of taking 25%, prefer he gets 60% against a no name fighter in a $300,000 fight? I
My
don't
thing
get it.
is, my thing is, if Shakur is really this guy, It shouldn't matter what amount of money there is. It shouldn't matter who has the belts or what. He said he wants the belts. He wants the champion. Well, okay, sweetie, you got to do what's necessary to fight the champion. And if that means taking 25% of a shitty purse split like other people have done, that's what you got to do. He's showing that he's not that guy. And most importantly, this is what I said. When y'all blow these niggas' heads up and convince them that they're God before they fought anybody, what do I say? They have no incentive to fight anybody. Y'all have told Shakur that he's pound for pound number one over everybody without him doing any work. So why would he now put in the work? Y'all have convinced him he's good. So why would he fight anybody? Why would he? He's already good. He's making $3 million a fight. Y'all told him that he beats everybody. Everybody else he gonna fight is trash. So why would he try to prove it? This is why I tell y'all niggas to calm down.
Man, what's up, Beehive? You got a cold?
Oh no, I'm just driving.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
man. Look,
My
so
bad. I'm on my Bluetooth. That might be kind of shitty.
no, it's okay, it's okay. It just sounded a little muffled a little bit, but hey, all I'm saying is like, dude, my guy, like, if you're this ultimate badass, which he probably is, right? But if you're that,
No, I don't think so.
I'm just saying, if it's that, why not just go into the fight and whoop them, and then you can determine how the rematch gonna be, or going forward with your career how it's gonna be. You
My
young,
thing is,
you can't sacrifice one fight to take a fucking pay cut.
the smartest thing for him to do would be to put Devin Haney in a situation where he has to either fight for the belt or simply vacate, as opposed to talking openly saying that you're not going to take 25%. As opposed to even putting that energy out there, you could have just petitioned Devin Haney and given him two options. Say, I don't care about the money, I don't care about none of that. You got two options. You fight me or you drop the belt so I can fight somebody else. That's it, that's all. It's that simple. But instead, he ran his mouth, did all that diva nonsense, talked about how I don't fight for 25%. I'm a fucking superstar now. Okay, so now you look stupid. Now you look like you're ducking.
Cause even his own people, even his own fans, looking at it like, man, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. Look, and then even professional boxer Vishon Owens, who I'm friends with on Facebook or whatever in real life, I hit him up, and we were talking about it, and he was like, dude, if Shakur honestly feels like he can beat Dev, I don't know why he's not taking the fight. I don't get it. I would take the fight,
Yeah,
and that's from another
I
pro.
mean, Devin Haney took a massive pay cut to get undisputed. What's Shakur excuse? Yeah, basically, y'all saying Devin Haney colder than Shakur. That's what y'all saying.
They said
Because if Devin,
they somebody told me that on Instagram. He said that because that's the reason why I'm doing this tweet or doing this live stream, because somebody said some bullshit talking about some Devin only took that 25 or took that percentage against Cambosis because he knew Cambosis was a scrub. And I'm
oh
like,
my
dude, that
God,
even makes Shakur look even worse, because you guys say that Devin Haney is scrub compared to motherfucking Shakur, and Shakur, that ultimate dude, he could beat dude's ass. I don't get it, man. Shit not adding up.
you dudes told me that Shakur will wash Devin Haney 12-0 and potentially even stop him. So what is Shakur's excuse? Y'all said, oh, he got rocked by Linares. Oh, he was getting touched on by Cambosis. Oh, Loma whooped his ass. Okay, Shakur, so you got an easy dinner and the table's already set and made. What's your problem? And keep in mind, people, Shakur only made $3 million one time. He just started getting those purses. Devin Haney was getting those purses from fighting nobody on fucking the zone. So it's like y'all trying to make it seem like, oh, Shakur's a contender is the A side. This nigga is not Canelo. He's accomplished very little. Him and Ray Vargas, who y'all never talk about, have almost the same fucking career. So it's like, calm down. Again, this is and the thing is too, when Shakur doesn't give you what you want, it's your fault. Because y'all are one of the people, y'all are some of the people. Oh, Shakur is the ultimate conqueror. He beats everybody, fought nobody, but he wins every fantasy fight. Again, this is what y'all did. Y'all convinced him he's a king and he has a fought for a kingdom. So that's what happens.
And that's why I just been keeping my cool, saying what I say, like, because now since we're talking about this, it translates into, oh, what's Artman's beef with Shakur? What's his beef with Shakur? It's not no fucking beef. Nigga, you acting like I want to see this nigga and fight him in the street. No, it's just that I like both fighters, but I notice a pattern from one of the fighters, and it's to clout chase And one of the guys I know I fuck with, I respect, but he hates when we say the word clout chase. And I'm gonna have to say it, man. It's clout chasing, bro. Because you can't say, "Oh, sign the contract," and then when the contract's presented, you like, "Ah, nah, nigga, that's not enough. I'm a superstar, nigga.
My
Fucking
thing
who,
my thing is, okay, Shakur claims that he sent contracts to people. Okay, cool. Why can't you send contracts to people that are actually at top rank? For example, Raymond Murataya just knocked out a guy in the second round who you went all 12 with and even said his power was something that concerned you. Why not send Raymond Murataya the same exact contract you allegedly sent Isaac Cruz? All of a sudden, how is it that Shakur has the power to make fights? How is it that Shakur has the power to make cross promotional fights but can't make in house fights? How the fuck does that make any sense?
bro? They talking about who should I fight? Who should I fight, nigga? Tell me why Linares is the name that came up. I said, oh my god.
He called out Linares. Somebody got knocked out by a nigga that Devin Haney knocked out.
And then bro, if you go on my Instagram, you'll see it, man. I posted the response De Los Santos posted. Basically, he created Twitter to basically call Shakur Stevenson out, and everybody in the 9 out of 10 comments are talking about basically who the hell is De Los Santos? He's Klaus chasing Shakur,
Right. Of course.
and I'm like,
Shakur Shakur could easily send Edwin De Los Santos the exact same contract he sent Isaac Cruz, if he even sent one, and they can get the fight on. Again, I ask Shakur fans, how does Shakur have the power to make cross promotional fights, but he doesn't have the power to make in house fights? How come Shakur can invite boxers from other promotional companies to Top Rank, but he can't fight or send a contract to a Top Rank fighter on Top Rank? Why is that? Shit don't make no sense.
man. So who honestly, it's just ass backwards to me, bro. Like man, like he's hide. It's like he's hiding behind Top Rank and Jay Prince with this bullshit, bro. Like, and you coming at Devin Haney trying to little bro him and he not top dog shit, but look at who's who, bro. Who's in charge of who? Look at Devin Haney, my guy got his own career going down the right path that he wanted to go down. Meanwhile, you're signed to one nigga that's signed to another nigga type shit, and you sitting here around calling yourself a boss, this and that. And I get it, you feel like you all that, but nigga, it's showing that you're not the boss. You don't. That's why you getting 25%, nigga, because you not the big dog. You
Yeah,
didn't go.
Jay
You
Jay
didn't go through the gauntlet to become the big dog. Devin Haney did. And if you want to fight the champion, go ahead and take. At least the champion is offering you something. Other fighters didn't even get the opportunity to even get to even look at a contract that say 25%. You think if Canelo would have gave Andre a contract for 25%, you think he would have said no?
and then people keep
Fuck
talking
no.
about Jay. Yeah, people keep talking about Jay Prince, about he's this, he's that. Let me tell y'all something. Jay Prince is nothing more than your standard middle manager. Okay, all the shit y'all heard in the news, all of that check in, blah blah blah. Fuck all that. He is your regular ass middle manager, and he takes his percentage of Shakur's checks off the top, just like Bob do, just like the sanctioning bodies when he has the belt does, just like everybody else. So Shakur is managed, and he's an employee. So all that bullshit talking about, oh, you gotta have somebody, you stop having your dad talk for you, man. Shakur doesn't make his own goddamn decisions. He doesn't make his own decisions, and he doesn't get to keep 100% of his check. Devin Haney and his father negotiated to where Top Rank pays the sanctioning fees for the belts that they hold. I'm pretty confident Shakur don't have the same deal. So again, Shakur is exclusively riding off of the reputation that y'all gave him. I guarantee if y'all treated him like a regular boxer, he would act like a regular boxer. But y'all treat him like he's God, so he's acting like one.
Man, and the thing is, I like Shakur Stevenson, his skill set, but I'm starting to dislike him outside the ring because of these little antics, bro. It's like, man, like, how do you go from that becoming? How do you go from being the up and coming prospect, contender, champion, to back in the line of being on a contender list, hating on the fucking champion? I don't get it, and not putting yourself in position to fight the champion.
Right. He's not even trying to make a fight with fucking Tank. He's not even like, as I remember Tank in this camp talking about them. He's not even interested in fighting Tank anymore. He don't want to fight nobody.
Said if Tank tried to 65-35 Devin Haney, y'all be the first one saying Dev at least deserve 40. Yeah, I say he deserve 40, but guess what? I know a nigga like Devin would take the fucking fight.
Not me, not me. What I think Devin deserves and what I think he should take is two different things. Y'all have heard me on record say that a Tank offers Devin Haney that fight for $15.99 and some fucking popcorn, he should take that shit. So I've never been like, oh well, Devin deserves. I've never said no dumb shit like that because I'm not Devin's fucking manager. If Tank offers, like, Tank would obviously try to screw Devin out of the money because Tank wouldn't want Devin to take the fight. So I say that whatever Tank offers, you take it.
25% of a Tank versus 80 fight. That's money.
I mean, it don't matter. You clip Tank, you clip Tank. You're not gonna have to worry about shit else.
So what do y'all suggest for Shakur Stevenson then? That's what I want to know.
In the short term, I suggest he shut the fuck up. That's like in the short term, please do that because you're not doing anything. Your only fight at 135 is Yoshi from Mario Kart. So please hush. And my next recommendation is just fight Raymond Murataya. Fight him. He's sitting there. I'm not sure if he's busy or not. I'm not sure if he has a fight coming up. But I mean, fight him. Or I would say fight Abdullah Mason. But anytime Keyshawn and Shakur are afraid of somebody, they say they're friends. Oh,
You know
he
damn well
my
he ain't fighting
homie.
no damn Mason. He should fight. If I was Shakur, I'll probably go for the Cambosis winner of Maxie Hughes fight. That I feel like
That's not
since that's on top rank side, I'll go for that. And I know folks will say, "Well, he already tried the Cambosis." Well, damn, let the nigga get one fight in. Goddamn. Obviously, he want
right.
to get one fight in.
Two back-to-back losses. Then he wants to fight Cambosis.
I'm just saying that's still a name or something. Like goddamn. Or try to fight Lomachenko. Why you ain't trying to send Lomachenko a contract?
Yeah, Bob Arum, your boss, kicked you out of your WBC mandatory spot to put Lomachenko there after he lost, and you didn't say shit to Bob. He's some of the biggest disrespect in the world, and you ain't say nothing to Bob. You sitting there in your little wife beater doing fucking interviews talking about she. Yeah, if it makes
I ain't
sense.
hear Jay Prince say anything about it either.
Of course not. Jay Prince ain't gonna say nothing because Bob Arum is feeding Jay Prince just like Bob Arum is feeding Bomac fat ass. He puts the fighters on, they get a percentage of the purses. Jay Prince couldn't start no boxing promotion from the ground up. He couldn't start no organization on his own. They're using top rank infrastructure, giving them fighters, and in exchange they get a check. That's how it works. People talk about, oh, Jay Prince, he in the streets,
But like that's what
like,
I'm. But
just
what
shut
do
up.
y'all suggest Shakur Stevenson do? Because it's like, nigga, he don't want to take 25%. So what? Who he gonna fight? And he on Twitter talking about I'll fight any and everybody. This nigga's hitting him up. Nah, I don't want that one.
Exactly. No, because this is what it's coming down to. Y'all have built his legend up so hard that now he's afraid to risk it. He's like, as long as I look good against nobody, people say I beat everybody. So why I gotta fight people? Why I gotta fight people? They say I beat everybody. Why am I fighting them? It doesn't make
So
sense. Like,
said nobody would duck Haney. I mean, it's already been documented that niggas gave up their belt to him. So I mean, what could we really
multiple
say?
people ducked Taney. Tiafimo ducked Taney. Ryan Garcia ducked Taney. Lomachenko
Rolly
ducked
pulled out the
Taney.
mental health. Didn't Rolly pull out the mental health card?
Rolly ducked the shit out of Haney. Fortuna ducked Devin Haney. So I mean, y'all can say what you want, but there's a reason people don't want to fight Devin Haney, and he just cleared Lomachenko. So Lomachenko couldn't adjust to one punch. He couldn't make an adjustment to one fucking punch.
Man, that shit still be hurting their heart. Devin Haney versus Lomachenko.
Yeah, they're still mad about it. Talking about, oh, he needs to rematch Lomachenko. Fuck that. Lomachenko bitch ass didn't deserve a shot anyway. He got beat up twice. He ducked like a bitch. He could have been undisputed, but he decided not to. So that's what you get. You lose and you take your punk ass home. Nobody trying to see Lomachenko recycled ass up in here.
Man, like,
recycling that motherfucker like some plastic bottles. I'm sick of this motherfucker,
and
man.
they gonna look at Dev crazy, and it's like y'all not even trying to put it in perspective. You want to fight the undisputed champion that says he's literally down to his last fight at 135, and I'm damn sure when it might move to 140 real quick. You want to get that champion to fight, but you're not willing to accept 25% for him to stay in that weight class to fight you, so you can get an opportunity to fight for his belts.
One thing that nobody has addressed is that Bill Haney came out and said they asked for a contract extension for Shakur Stevenson. They didn't mention percentages. They didn't mention purse split. They asked for the fight at 135, and Bob Arum said no. Nobody can tell me why. And when y'all tell me Bill Haney's lying, okay, cool. Let's say he's lying. Everything y'all have heard so far has been off nothing but the strength of Shakur Stevenson's word. So why can y'all believe Shakur but not Bill Haney?
And you know what I
It,
always
it,
ask him, because they be like, "Well, Bill be capping. He be capping." Okay,
what did he lie about?
when did he cap?
Yeah, what did he lie about? He
Then
said
they
they were fighting.
then they
He
can never follow up with it.
yeah, the Hades have done everything they said. They said they wanted Lomachenko. They didn't get him. They said they wanted Cambosis. They got him. They said they're going to Australia. They went to Australia, whooped his ass twice, took the less money. They said that we want either Tank, Shakur, or Loma. We can leave the deal open. And then they said they went asked for Shakur. They got turned down. They got Loma. They whooped Loma. Got turned down. Tank is out of the picture right now for obvious reasons. So what have they lied? Where have they lied? That's all I want to know. Where have they lied? People
Man,
keep saying, "Oh, they lied about what? When do they have a track record of lying?" They chased Tiafimo. Tiafimo's punk bitch ass took an IBF man. No one lost. I mean, what they supposed to do? I mean, and Devin Haney would fight Tiafimo, but Tiafimo gave up the belt and retired because he didn't want to fight Devin Haney at 140. Like if y'all think Tiafimo ducked just for mental health reasons, y'all are fucking stupid. Because guess what? Devin Haney had the easiest path to Teofimo Lopez because they're both WBO champions. And Bob Arum already expressed interest in making the fight. Teofimo gave up that belt, so there's no chance that he has to fight Devin Haney at all. That's why he gave up the belt so fast. That nigga won and immediately vacated the next week, talking about, I'm going to go fight for my son. Because he knew Devin Haney was coming for that ass again. And this time, Devin Haney had Bob Arum's approval to take Teofimo. So Teofimo was about to be sacrificed like a motherfucker, and he knew it. So he's like, fuck this shit. I'm leaving ESPN because they're talking about all these black fighters. When Teofimo said black fighters, he was like, shit, I'm going to get this belt, and they're going to sacrifice my ass. They're going to sacrifice me to Devin, or they're going to sacrifice me to Shakur or somebody, but I'm going to get sacrificed, so I got to get the fuck off Top Rank. That's what he was saying.
Top Rank, they really, and I don't understand you dudes. Like, y'all brag online and say, "Oh, Top Rank is so good at matching their prospects. They're so good. They're so good." But when we're talking about, damn, Shakur Stevenson, he ain't really fight nobody like that. I mean, nobody wants to fight him. Are you sure he's not just a product of somebody matchmaking? I don't
I
get it.
always I always say, if you truly have the best fighters, you don't need the best matchmakers because your fighters are going to be the favorite in every situation. If you really have the best fighters, you don't need matchmaking. Like for example, look at Jerron Ennis. Are you legitimately concerned whenever you hear Jerron Ennis' opponent? Like for me, if I found out Jerron Ennis was fighting Terrence Crawford, I would confidently pick Jerron Ennis to win. And I know that sounds crazy to a lot of y'all, and that's cool. That's fine. But the reality is, when it comes to matchmaking, until Jerron Ennis gets to probably middleweight, I'm not going to be worried about who he's fighting. I'm not, because I know he's good.
Man, and that's the thing. Like, why are you afraid to put your fighters up in there, dude? Like, I don't know, man. Like, Shakur Stevenson is looking like Terrence Crawford 2.0.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what he is. He's like Bud didn't fight anybody. But that's exactly what they think in their mind. They're like, Bud waited until 35 to fight somebody. Well, I gotta fight somebody right now. I mean, I
They
hate
on
to
some
get in.
down the line ass niggas, man. I get it. I
Right.
get it. Trust me, I get it. I most
And I
definitely.
hate and I hate to bring it up again, but you know who else said that? Tank Davis said that. Tank said, "Ain't nobody else fighting nobody, so why I gotta fight somebody?" Okay, that's cool, but then stop saying you're the best. You're openly saying you're not fighting nobody on purpose, and you openly say you didn't ask for the big fight. So
But you
stop saying you're the
you know
best.
what I don't like? I don't like this whole narrative on social media and Stephen A. Smith that, oh, Devin, he need to stay far away from Javante Davis. Nigga, only y'all saying that. He not saying that. So what are y'all saying? Y'all don't want to see the fight?
Yeah, y'all
If
don't
that's
want to
the
see
case,
big fights,
if that's the case, y'all want to see somebody get knocked the fuck out. Push for the fucking fight then.
right?
What are we
Exactly.
doing here?
It's just like people. It's just like when people got online and said, "Oh no, Spence, don't go for Crawford yet. Let the fight marinate some." And then not like a year later, "Oh, he ducking. Didn't you niggas say let it marinate? What the fuck is this?" Like, it's just whichever way the wind blows with these people. But Stephen A. Smith don't know shit. Max Kellerman don't know shit. That's why he's about to get fired. So yeah, no. ESPN is finally cleaning house. They're tired of the bullshit. And hey, if they want to hire me for a little bit of if they want to hire me for some written work or some telecasting, hey, they should go ahead and do that because you're not going to get the truth from these people. And the ESPN fan base is already they've already made it clear what they're going to believe. They're just going to say, oh, if the ESPN fighter ain't fighting nobody, it's because they're being avoided. Like, okay, all right. Remember, they even said Stephen Fulton was going to duck anyway. They said, "Oh, Fulton would never fight anyway." The moment the fight gets made, oh shit, anyway, got to go up and wait. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what these dudes do?
Man, what's your thoughts on motherfucking Shakur, not Shakur, motherfucking Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez, man. Now that you on the line.
I'm not gonna lie, that caught me off guard. I did not see that coming at all. It doesn't surprise me that Canelo would go for the smaller Charlo, but apparently Jamal had to for which. First of all, Jamal, you son of a bitch. We out here taping and riding for you, and you don't even believe in yourself. That shit is aggravating because you coming off a long way off, Jamel coming off a long way off, and wanting to go up 2 weight classes. That's bullshit, bro. We deserve more out of you, and you're really starting to piss me off. So that's first. As far as the matchup, I mean, it is what it is. I'm excited personally. I'm more excited about Charlo versus Canelo than I am about Spence versus Bud, to be honest. But but I mean, yeah, like basically what it's gonna come down to, it's gonna come down to if Jermell Charlo, if he has the same stamina he has at 154. Because going up in weight, your speed is different, your timing is different. You're heavier. He's got 14 extra pounds of contest weight that he can put on if he decides to fill out completely. So, in your gas tank, because we all saw when Canelo moved up in weight, his gas tank wasn't shit. So if he manages to keep his stamina the same as it is at 154, I think he beats him. If his stamina is off, he's probably going to be brutally beaten, if not stopped. Especially because he keeps his lead hand down. As far as my official pick goes, I'm riding with Jamel Charlo just because. God damn it, and I don't really need no other excuse than that. He's my countryman. He's my dude. He could be kin, but we're from the same tribe, so fuck it. Jamel by decision. And that's all I got to say about it.
You said Jamal Charlo by decision?
Jamel.
I mean, yeah, Jamel Charlo by
Yeah,
decision.
yeah. I got Jamel by decision. If his stamina is the same at 154, if he goes up to 168 and gasses, it could be a wrap. All I know is I hope Derek James and them know what they're doing, and I hope that they don't put themselves in a situation where he gets broken and comes back down to 154 having a bad performance. I don't even know if the plan is to come back down to 154, to be honest. So they might go up there and, like, if he wins, what's he gonna do? Hold down 168? Because I mean, He could theoretically, but unless Morrell comes for that ass, then that's a whole other problem. So yeah, so I really don't know what the
So,
plan is if they
hey,
get the dub.
so somebody just mentioned to me. They said that they pulled up some rules, and they said that if a WBC port goes to purse bid, it'll be 40%.
60-40.
Yeah, and now
That's good
I
money.
responded, if that's the case, then why are we not seeing nobody push for it? Let's go. Let's make it happen.
What you talking about for Canelo?
No, for Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney.
Well, right. Shakur was number one for the WBC, but again, they gave it to Lomachenko. So now it's Lomachenko. But look up the WBO per split. I don't. The WBO is I think the one he's complaining about. But either way, the fucking money doesn't matter. If Shakur Stevenson was really this dude who wanted to be a champion, fight anybody, he would fight anybody under any circumstances. Now all of a sudden y'all convinced me some kind of super ultra megastar that deserves all this money. Man, fuck that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit.
You know what I think it is too? Maybe he's being
Mm.
advised not to accept that type of deal.
I mean, yeah, Devin Haney is a high risk fight. Imagine being exposed on a discount. Like that's not something that everybody wants to do. Like you get like exposed on a discount. I mean, that's what happened to Tiafimo basically. And shit, honestly, for just a reminder for you dudes, that's honestly what happened to Cambosis. Because fun fact, y'all were lied to. Cambosis didn't get 10 million. He got sued by his trainers, and the real amounts came in the lawsuits. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think it was like around 5 mil per fight. So DeBello's talking shit about me on Twitter, so I gotta know what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, DeBello out here lying to people, talking about, oh yeah, I secured him $20 million from Top Rank. No, he didn't get no. He didn't get no 20 million. And I have the lawsuits bookmarked on Twitter in case y'all think I'm capping. So yeah, so Cambosa didn't even get that much money. But that just goes to show y'all believe anything. If Top Rank fucking says it, y'all believe it's gospel. Shit is super annoying. I
Hey,
like just,
speaking of top ranked prospects, what happened to that dude Tucker? I heard he caught a L.
no. Jai Tucker is undefeated. What you talking about?
Are you sure?
Jai Tucker just had a tough fight with a Georgian and he beat the shit out of him.
I thought they gave it. Thought they just robbed that dude or gave it to somebody else, or unless I got somebody
No,
mistaken.
no, yeah, Jai Tucker is still undefeated.
Are you sure, nigga?
What does his record say?
They say Jahai Tucker, right?
Yeah, wait, because isn't Jared Anderson fighting tonight?
Nigga, Jahai
Because
Tucker has a loss, bro.
was it today?
Just now.
Okay, I haven't watched boxing all day long. I've been busy as hell. But so Jahai Tucker fought tonight and he lost.
Yeah, nigga. That shit
Oh,
crazy.
oh shit, man.
To a
Damn.
Puerto Rican.
Oh wait, who beat him?
Nicholas Flaz.
What the fuck? Oh man, you getting your ass whooped by unknown?
But
Was it a knockout?
from what I'm seeing, it don't look like an ass whooping. Look like Tucker was putting it on him. But I don't know. Sometimes these highlights can be deceiving. I got to see the fight.
Was it a unanimous?
He got Chris said he got robbed. That's fucked up. I shouldn't be laughing. That's fucked up.
Oh shit, not Jahai Tucker. Because I remember Jahai Tucker was calling for Xander Zayas. Oh damn. Yeah, I haven't watched. I haven't been watching all day. Who won between Marshall and Cruz Desert?
Damn, Mason whooping these niggas, man. What the fuck? Is that Mason?
Did
Yeah, these
Cruz
dudes
Desert
they going
win?
in.
Did Cruz Desert win?
No, she lost
Ah shit. Did she get knocked out?
after singing the national anthem herself.
Oh Lord, I'm not gonna lie. I picked Marshall to win, but I really wanted Cruz to win that fight.
Yeah. And they talking about Clarissa Shields need to fight her again.
Man, fuck all that. Savannah Marshall didn't win a round against Clarissa. That's the only reason why Savannah Marshall went up in weight. Because number one, she has more power can carry, so she have a better chance to beat Clarissa, and also because she wanted another shot. Because she didn't win a single round at 160 against Clarissa. She got washed. It was terrible. She looked stupid the entire fight.
Looking like a big ass ogre.
Yeah, she was in there trying to fight like Tyson Fury, but doesn't have
Fury.
Tyson Fury.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
She was in there trying to fight like Tyson Fury. But
yeah, but
I
she
ain't gonna
doesn't
lie,
have.
it looked like she had some power. But she was
I
just
mean, yeah,
missing.
no, she could. Yeah, she could probably, but Clarissa's just better than her. Like she's better than her at everything except power. Yeah, every punch Clarissa threw, them bitches landed. Yeah, but I'm gonna probably spend all day tomorrow rewatching the fights because I missed pretty much all the boxing on.
Nigga, Ennis versus Villas next week.
Oh yeah, that I'm definitely not gonna miss because Via going to sleep.
What if Villa catches Boots with some shit? Stop him.
I mean, stop. Boots get stopped. Nah,
Now I'm talking
nah.
shit. Hell nah.
If if he catches him with some shit, that's because he's a natural born puncher. But I mean, stopping him that would really be something. And you know what's
Nigga,
funny
what
too?
if
You know what's funny
nigga,
too?
what if motherfucking
People. Oh, go ahead.
I'd be mad as hell fucking Charlo versus Canelo look like Spence Mikey Garcia. Psych Canelo don't throw that many fucking
That would be
punches.
pretty right.
Or
I
not
mean,
not that fight.
it's.
I'm tripping. I'd be mad if it looked like Kell Brook versus Triple G.
I'm worried about it looking like Canelo versus Triple G3. Shit, I'm worried about that. Canelo just fucking teed off on Triple G for 12 rounds. Triple G didn't do shit. He just looked at him.
The reason why I'm saying Triple G versus Kell Brook is because the smaller fighter went up and he was putting it on the bigger fighter, but the bigger fighter was just like, I'm eating these punches, so I'm gonna just come with some hard shit and break you
Yeah,
down.
and the thing is too, y'all got to remember, Jamel Charlo, despite how he won undisputed and despite how he's looked recently, Jamel Charlo is not a big puncher. If y'all look at his actual knockout ratio at 154, Jamel Charlo is not a big puncher. Out of 35 fights, he has 19 knockouts. The knockouts that y'all have been seeing recently are due to skill-based adjustments. He's been refining his skill set. He's been getting more precise. He's been getting more accurate, and he's had better cardio. But where if he's in a position where his cardio is sabotaged, that's not a good situation. That's why I hope Derek James and them know what they're doing. Like for example, Charlo, if he has any sense, he needs to be at 168 right now and holding that weight and just focused on cardio. Cardio, 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 running the same drills he was at 154, doing the same exercises, just bigger. He needs to become acclimated to being that heavy for as long as possible. So in the off season, he needs to be at 168 or
Bro,
175.
but he been winning by KO since like 2015.
That's fine, but those people are at 154. That's what they do.
Damn, Cuz been boxing since pro since 2007. Damn, 2007. I mean, you know what it feels like to me? I feel like Charlo knows that he accomplished a lot in this sport, becoming undisputed in a stacked division like that. Now he's at a point where it's like, fuck it. Like, I already proved that I'm the best at my weight class, and these guys still not giving me the props. So let me go do some unbelievable shit and move up 2 weight classes and stop the guy that y'all say is pound for pound top three.
Stopping
Stopping
Canelo
or just beating or
Alvarez.
beating. But I'm pretty
I,
sure he's aiming to stop him if he could.
that's a risky situation. Getting into a shootout with Canelo Alvarez, I at 168, because that's where Canelo shines. He shines with people coming right at him, trying to stop him, and then that's when he usually, shot for shot. That's when he usually gets you.
Man, this nigga Canelo on Fight Night, that nigga gonna be like 173 type 576. And motherfucking Charlo probably gonna be 168 still on Fight Night. Or 166. Fuck.
And then we don't know like how much is Canelo gonna I mean how much Charlo's gonna rehydrate. Like is Charlo gonna weigh in at 168 even and rehydrate higher? Is he gonna weigh in under that and then rehydrate to 168? Like we don't know what the situation
I
is gonna
think
be.
this nigga Charlo is gonna fucking come in weighing at like 166, 167, and probably weigh 168.5 on Fight Night.
I honestly, the best thing for him would be to weigh in at 168 on fight night, to where he's not worried, like where he's basically himself, but fully rehydrated and extra full. Because if you weigh too much, again, that's a risk. Like your gas tank, you're risking your gas tank, you're risking your timing, your speed, your agility. All that is zapped when you're heavier. So I don't know, man. Like I'm riding with Charlo just because that's why I want to win. But the first 3 rounds are gonna tell us everything we need to know. If he has his stamina, if he has his gas tank, he will be able to win because skill base is not even close. Charlo is far more skilled than Canelo. It's not even a competition. It's really not a competition.
This nigga
Like
Charlo, he's an interesting guy though, if you think about it. Cause I'm watching these clips of him celebrating his birthday and shit. It really don't even look like the niggas having fun for real. It looked
he
like
got
that
to
nigga. He looked like a dude that's like fun to him is just winning.
he got the fight of his life coming up. You can't be eating no cake, having no
He
goddamn
don't
fun. I
look
mean,
like, and that's the thing. He don't look like he eating cake, drinking none of that shit. He look like he's focused, man. But he looked like a small dude, like lean wise.
if Jamel Charlo goes up 2 weight classes and gets this W, pound for pound, top three, no matter what. I really don't care.
Nigga,
This
top three,
this
nigga,
shit,
top pound for pound, number one. What the fuck?
this this right here is more impressive if he gets this W than anything Usyk has ever done. This right here is more impressive. This right here is more impressive than Usyk moving up to heavyweight and beating AJ. Far more impressive.
Yeah, bro. Hey, if this nigga do this shit, you think they gonna put him in the all time greats?
We need to start talking about it because this is like some shit Roy
That's
Jones would do.
nigga. That's ATG talk right there, nigga. What?
Like 154 undisputed, one loss, and then to top it all off, you went to 168 and dethroned a
What do
former
you
pound
think
for
Derek
pound number
James?
one.
What do you think Derek James gonna tell him to do in that fight?
Definitely work off the jab because that's really all you need to beat a Canelo. That's literally it. But definitely work off the jab, remain composed, keep both hands up. Charlo keeps that lead hand down a lot, and he's a sucker for the straight right. So keep both hands up, stay composed, and go to the body. Go to the
But
body and shoot the
Diaz,
uppercut. Yeah,
you know that ring gonna be the size of a motherfucking
it's gonna be the size of
a
a
fucking
fucking bedroom.
a fucking bedroom, bro, an apartment, bro. You
Oh
already
yeah,
know that shit, nigga. Apartment, living
oh
room.
yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking too, bro. What if it looks like Cotto versus Canelo Alvarez?
That shit is gonna look like fucking. That shit is gonna look like Evander Holyfield versus Muhammad Qawi. It's just gonna be they just gonna be thumping, and whoever land first, whoever land hardest, that's who's gonna win. They just gonna have to thug it out, And honestly, you know what about the ring thing? I think maybe Canelo doesn't know what kind of power he's going to be dealing with. I mean, you could assume that Charlo is going to be less powerful, but let's say he goes up 2 weight classes and the power is there all of a sudden. Like that's a
I
that's a
know
risk.
that's a big risk.
Like what happens? What happened? What happened if he's thumping?
What if it's
If he's really
everything that he
thumping like
was?
that,
What if it's everything that he was at 154?
then Canelo fucked up. This is a really stupid fight to make, and you're gonna embarrass yourself. If Charlo is every bit of 154 that he is now at 168, Canelo has made a massive mistake. Because I'm gonna tell you this: if Canelo was at 154, Jamel Charlo would beat the shit out of him.
The Canelo
That's
that
why. Why
fought
do y'all think Canelo left 154?
because of this, bro. And people don't know the history of Canelo versus Charlo. Do you know Charlo was supposed to get that fight instead of Kirkland? But you know who all picked Kirkland?
Yep,
And Charlo was
yep,
feeling a
yep,
certain
yep.
type of
And
way. He even commented on that shit. He said, "Why the fuck would you fight a nigga like Kirkland in my city instead of fighting me?"
even Andrade caught that out because Andrade was a champion too. Andrade was like, Canelo, you're my mandatory. Why am I chasing you down and you fighting Kirkland instead of fighting Andrade? Like Andrade, that's when the shit was really hot. When Andrade first moved up to middleweight, he's like, you wait till I lose my belt to fight Liam Smith, but you were my mandatory and you didn't challenge me at all.
What do you
And
think about
honestly,
Canelo's gas tank against Charlo?
I don't. I mean, Canelo's gas tank sucks, and that's cool if Charlo's gas tank is good. If Charlo's gas tank also sucks, then he's in deep shit. Because Canelo, at the very least, can still, can still thump pretty hard when his gas tank is low. He can still punch the shit out of you. So if Charlo just ends up gassing out, not throwing punches, running around the ring, at the very worst, I mean, at the very best, they'll just give the fight to Canelo based on activity, based on ring generalship and forward pressure. Because Charlo not moving forward, not throwing punches.
I'm watching the Canelo Ryder. Do you think Charlo's gonna be as big as Ryder in this fight? Because
Uh,
they have Charlo listed as 6 foot. I feel like that's taller than Canelo. Canelo's like 5'8".
yeah, I mean, he should be about as big as because him and Jamal are the same height, I believe. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, he should basically be Rider size with far more skill.
What you think about Charlo's uppercut? You think that's gonna play a good play versus Canelo?
If I mean, he's gonna have to throw it often because Canelo's not gonna allow himself to be a sucker on the inside. Because like with Ryder, Canelo could afford to not body him because Ryder didn't have Ryder's Ryder. He didn't have anything serious coming back. But if Canelo believes he's in danger, oh, he's gonna punch the shit out of you, just like he was punching on Triple G.
But if he do that and gas the fuck out, then it's I feel like Charlo can put it on. Charlo can make him look bad skill wise.
And
Did you see how Charlo did? What's his name? What's that guy name? Hatley?
just,
What if he does
uh,
fucking Canelo like that shit? Where he steps over and hits him with the counter right hand on the side of his jaw and laid him out.
that was nice, but that was on a 154 gas tank. You got to have the energy to do all of that. Like I said, my only concern is Jamel Charlo's stamina and gas tank skills. I'm not even tripping. Like I said, if the Canelo that fought Mayweather fought Jamel Charlo, he'll probably get knocked the fuck out. he'll probably get knocked out. So I'm not even worried about the skills. It's all about how Jamel Charlo looks at 168 when the fight happens. So that's the only X factor. If his stamina is good, he's winning. He throws more punches. He's far more accurate. He's the better fighter. He's the better boxer, and he's the better fighter.
That jab John Ryder was throwing, even though he was barely throwing that motherfucker, that shit was popping Canelo's head back.
Because Canelo is a fighter that can be controlled by a jab. That's how he is. Why do you think Triple G made those fights look so competitive? Because all you need is a jab. Just like Bivol. Bivol didn't do anything special. All Bivol did was 1, 2, step forward. 1, 2, step forward.
What you think? What do you think about Canelo's left hook? He always throws that tight ass left hook where he'd swing. I don't know how the fuck he don't break his shoulder doing that shit, but he always swing that left shoulder. That motherfucker go all the way fucking dig into your fucking ribs or dig up top to the side of your face. What do you think?
I'm
What
not
do you think Derrick James got for that? You think he should try to catch it or just like? What?
I'm not worried about that landing because Jamel Charlo is really defensively responsible from his right side. He keeps his right hand up, so I'm not really worried about a left hook too much. I am concerned about Canelo straight right down the middle because Jamel Charlo he leaves his lead hand down a lot. He leaves his lead hand by his side, and that's kind of worrisome. So I'm more concerned about that than I am
Are
about a
you
left hook.
concerned about the size and the power? Really?
I am the size. No, I'm concerned about Canelo's power at 168 for sure. But not as much as I am the stamina because the one thing I'm worried about is that I'm worried about Charlo gassing, Canelo stalking him, and then doing the damage on the ropes like he did with Plant and like he did with a lot of other people. Like I don't want Charlo to go out like Josecito Lopez. Remember when Canelo just fucking that 5 punch combination just and then like blitzed him? I don't
Yeah,
want that to happen to Jamel Charlo. I really don't.
me neither.
I don't want that shit. I can almost see it. Jamel Charlo's getting tired. It's the eighth round. He's blowing his load. Canelo knows he's losing on the scorecards and he has to get a knockout. And then Jamel Charlo gets in the corner and Canelo just lets off 5 punches real fast and then drops him. I don't want to see that.
Canelo, he did hit John Ryder in the fifth round with a great fucking 1-2 down the middle that fucking had that nigga stumbling.
Yep. And that's something that Charlo's vulnerable to. And I don't like because he keeps his lead hand down. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I want to see an active jab. I want to see lots of punches. And when Canelo gets on the ropes and beckons you forward, charge that nigga. Get in his chest.
But
Put it on him.
Charlo is he's a healthy ass nigga, man. And I feel like his lungs can survive a couple more pounds.
Which hand did he break? The left or the right?
Let me see. I think it was the left hand.
So it's the jab hand. Oh fuck. Great.
But
Great.
I
The
ain't gonna lie,
fucking
I've been seeing him on the bag using it though.
I mean he's probably been using heavy gloves, but 10 ounce gloves on a human skull is a little bit different than on the bag.
And that's probably why he wants to fight Canelo Alvarez, because he's like, fuck it, my hand probably not as what it used to be. I don't got that much left in this game. Let me go ahead and just whoop this dude and probably retire. If Charlo beats Canelo, you think he can retire?
No, I don't think he'll retire, but I'm not sure what his next move is going to be. Like, is he going to cut all the way back down and go to 154? I mean, if the 154 titles came loose, that would be great. That would be some shit. In fact, if the 154 titles came loose, shit, I don't know. I'm like, maybe Boots should be like, fuck it and just move up and clean them niggas up because that division is wide open.
I could see a nigga like Boots jumping up to 160 for an opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. Like if they offered, I'm pretty sure like they offered Janabek to Charles Conwell, and it's goofy for not. This team is foolish for not taking that. But I feel like if they offered Boost Janabek, he'd probably take that shit. Because like a nigga like Carlos Adames will fucking beat the shit out of Janabek, and Carlos Adames look like ass against J Rock. So so yeah, I think somebody like Adames could beat Janabek. I know Boots could.
Shit. Who you got in tonight's fight?
Jared versus Charles Martin.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going with Jared. Because Charles Martin, a better version of Charles Martin got annihilated by AJ, and I think Jared could whoop AJ's ass. So I'm going with Jared. I mean, hopefully Charles Martin has learned something. He's implemented, some different tools from his experience and makes it interesting. But I got Jared by knockout by say, let's go like round 8, 9 ish.
What if he gets stopped?
I laughed my ass off because the niggas were like, "Oh, Jared Anderson." The people said that Jared Anderson was the next best heavyweight because he's like the only American heavyweight right now, outside of Wilder.
Shit, man. But the kid's good. They say he roughed up Tyson Fury, put a beating on him in sparring.
In sparring. You know what they say about sparring. Shakur done sparred everybody, but then when it comes to actual boxing, oh no, man, I ain't fighting him. 25% shit. Shakur is the sparring god, but apparently he whoops everyone's ass based off some sparring. And I'm like, all right, let's go. Jared Anderson, Deontay Wilder. Oh shit, he just started. He just a prospect. What you expect? What you think he gonna do? All right then, shut up.
What do you think
Shut
about
up.
what do you think about have you been hearing the recent interviews from him and the
Anderson?
recent statements?
Yeah, he said he doesn't give a shit about boxing. He just wants some money, which is fair and that's honest.
And then the crying with Roy Jones Jr. Talking about dealing with the pressure, only being 23, and everybody expects so much from him.
Yeah, like I said, he's been hanging out with Shakur and Keyshawn and all them dudes. Like I said, they learn from Bud. You can go to Top Rank, get consistent paychecks for marginal work, save up, build up, ride the fame, and have one or two marquee fights at the end, and then go off into the sunset, win or lose. That's what they're all going to do now. And I'm glad that people like Jermell Charlo exist because Jermell Charlo about to fuck around and be my favorite fighter. This nigga's a psychopath, bro. He like when Jermell Charlo was in that interview said he's heartless. Like I felt that shit when I found out that he scooped the fight from his brother. He's like, well, you ain't gonna step your punk ass up. Well, fuck it then. And I'm like, bro, do you know how awkward the Thanksgiving dinner's gonna be with these two? Like Jamal gotta
Especially if
sit
he
there.
wins.
Like, bro, Jamal gotta sit there. Like Jamal, you was big, bro. You were the better twin, and little bro is in here just whooping everybody's ass left and right. Like you look
The fight
crazy.
that you always wanted.
And you apparently turned down. You said you weren't ready, which again, I will never forgive I will never forgive Jamal for this shit. I don't like. How do you think you get over your depression? How do you think you solve all your problems? Fight. You have to fight. I don't like Adrian Broner that much right now, but even he realized, shit, nigga, if I'm gonna get out these problems, I have to fight. Drunk, sober, win, lose, I have to fight. So Jamal Parlo, like not taking this fight, like if he doesn't take himself seriously, how am I supposed to take him serious? How am I supposed to take him seriously? Like, come on, bro. You have to fucking fight, man. I don't care if it's Selecki, I don't care if it's Andre. And I'm gonna tell you this: if Jamal Charlo don't at least make Andre next, I swear to God, man, I'm gonna throw this thing in the trash.
You know that's probably next, bro.
It has to be. Jamal Charlo has to do something, make some fucking moves.
Charlo versus Caleb Plant.
Something, something. Give me something. I mean, shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I know this isn't popular, but if Jermell Charlo beats Canelo, man, fucking brother versus brother. Like, you got to do something, bro. You have to do something. None of your problems are gonna be solved with you crying with that bitch at the house. We know she's a bitch. We got you, but you have to fight. She not gonna pay your bills. Crying ain't gonna pay your bills. You have to fight.
You know what he needs to do? He needs to move up. He needs to do something drastic, like probably move up to 175 and fight Bivol.
Bro, I posted that the day Canelo lost to Bivol. I was like, dog, send Bivol some paperwork for 168 or 175.
You don't
But
think Al Haymon can't do it, nigga? This is theater unexpected, nigga. You could jump up to 175 to fight Bivol.
well, I mean, sure, we believe in Charlo, but it's clear at this point Charlo don't believe in himself. I mean, what can we do? We niggas sitting at home wishing this nigga the best. He don't want to talk about, oh well, I've been off a long time, and I'm like, so you think your solution for inactivity is more motherfucking inactivity? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, goddamn.
What do you think the press conference gonna be like for Charlo versus Canelo?
He better not be on no respect shit. He better be in there talking that shit. USA, we in this. You ducked my brother, but it's all good because now I got your ass, and your ass gonna belong to me. That's it. Better not be all that. Oh, I appreciate the opportunity, and this is a great experience. Thank you so much, man. Fuck that. Fuck that. And also behind the scenes, you like because he doesn't have an O to sell. But this better not be a sacrifice. If you got Canelo in a position where you can knock him down, out, or just win, you better take it. Because if I see you let off the gas like Danny Jacobs, I'm gonna be on you. I'm gonna be fucking on you. Just like Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant. It's clear that Caleb Plant fight was some bullshit. I don't know if I said that, but it's very obvious. The way Caleb Plant performed with Benavidez versus Canelo, it's clear that was bullshit. Talking about, how good am I for 20-0? Blah, blah, blah. If the Canelo that fought Benavidez, I mean, no, if the Plant that fought Benavidez fought Canelo, he probably could have stopped Canelo,
But
bro.
That's why I'm ready to fight Canelo at any given time. Yeah. Even though I'm undisputed and got mandatories all over the place, I'll fight Canelo just so they can shut that shit up. Fight Canelo. He talked shit to Benavidez. I didn't talk shit to Benavidez. The people coming at me. That's why I'm ready to fight. I'm ready.
Oh, okay. I like what he said, but I don't like
Listen,
how.
why they don't make Canelo fight undisputed? Tag Eddie Hearn. Undisputed versus undisputed. Fuck it. I want 50. I gave him a little weight. Yeah. Telling me about Canelo. Canelo. Not Eli and Kobe. Canelo.
I like what he said.
For real. Let me
I,
show y'all what it is. Why y'all don't make Canelo versus Charlo? Fuck y'all talking about, nigga. Somebody put that shit together. Little Charlo will fight anybody. Nigga, I ain't never done no smoke, nigga. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
he has a track record of saying he wants to fight Canelo. He will whoop Canelo's ass. He's been saying that shit for a minute.
right. I like what he said, but I don't like when his voice got all high about Benavidez. I never came up to Benavidez. That was you. You could have just left that out. That sounded weird. Like that sounded like you was kind of low key scared of Benavidez as well. Like, that
Let's be
wasn't me.
real. Niggas look at Canelo more beatable than Benavidez. Let's be real. Cause
That's very
Canelo,
true.
cause he looking like a whole fucking snack nigga. He looking like a lick.
But
Pause.
Benavidez looking crazy out in these streets too. We haven't forgot about that Morel situation, nigga. Samson came out.
Nigga,
Samson came out and said the fight was signed. You come 3 months later talking about, oh, I haven't signed anything. So somebody around here lying. Somebody lying.
somebody out here saying they want Mungia, and I'm seeing the way they moving these sanctioning contenders is looking like Belanga might be an option. Yucks.
Okay, so I said this on a previous live, but let me say it again. If Benavidez, if his next fight is not Canelo, which is not, or David Morrell, that's duck sauce. And y'all gonna have to calm down about calling this dude the ultimate boogeyman, badass, blah blah blah, blah, because his manager came out and said Morrell versus Benavidez was a done deal. Benavidez comes out and says, I haven't signed or agreed to anything. So what the fuck is going on? Are you calling Samson a liar? Are you saying Samson is lying? Because Samson, this is the second time he's made you look crazy. Let me take y'all back. Remember what he said about Andre. He said, I'll accept pennies to fight Canelo, but I need at least 7 million to fight Andre. That doesn't make any sense. That makes it seem like you're afraid to fight Andre. So this is the second time Samson has made David Benavidez look crazy. So I'm like, so what's going on? Y'all niggas need to huddle up and get this straight because y'all look insane. It looks like you cooking some duck sauce. That's what it really looks like. So I'm just saying. Because it's funny because David Moreau will fight anybody until it comes to niggas his size or bigger. Then all of a sudden, this I ain't signed nothing. Well, that's not what Samson said. So is he lying? And then I haven't heard the Benavidez camp talk about it since. They went fucking witness protection mode. They went quiet. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna put the label on them yet. But I'm like, you look crazy. You do look crazy now.
My dude said the people say Canelo owns Al Heyman now, nigga. Whatever, nigga.
Right. Yeah. They didn't say he owned Eddie Hearn, but somehow he owns Al Heyman.
So, yep. He got a track record, bro, of saying, nigga, I will beat this nigga.
He does, and he finally.
Even look,
And you know something that's funny? You know something that's funny. Canelo fans,
So,
Canelo fans aren't doing what they normally do. They're not saying, "Oh, Canelo will stop him in the fourth round." They're not saying, "Oh, Canelo will beat him easy." They finally learned that in order for Canelo to get credit, you got to make it seem like he's fighting someone talented. So now, as opposed to saying that, all the Canelo fans are just like, "Oh, this is a good fight. This is a good fight." I'm like, I'm glad y'all are finally learning. If you believe Canelo's easily gonna wash someone, how can he get credit for the W? So I'm glad y'all have finally learned. And also the reality is y'all don't know if Canelo's gonna win because y'all don't know which Charlo gonna show up. Is it gonna be Charlo from Harrison 1 or is it gonna be Charlo from Castano 2? That's really y'all don't know which Charlo gonna pop up. So that's really what it comes down to.
and what do you think about the racial tension though? Cause man, oh man, I'm not gonna lie, nigga. I'm about to be looking like the biggest patriot, American loving motherfucker on the timeline. Come fight night. This
I
whole
mean,
build up.
that's always been there. That's always going to be there. Every time Canelo fights a black dude, especially because of the Mayweather loss, they try to go extra hard. Why do you think they tried to say Caleb Plant was black? Because they wanted him to beat up a black dude so bad they had to give that to Caleb Plant. Oh, Caleb Plant's black. See, he beat him. He's his black ass. I'm like, yeah, all right, you know. So it is what it is. I mean, am I going like?
That
Am I
shit's
going to give?
corny, nigga. Fuck that shit. That nigga plain ain't fucking black, nigga. He'll never be black, nigga.
They tried to say that we said that. I'm like, no, Canelo fans said he was black. Why would we say some dumb shit like that? Yeah, but
Man think that David Benavidez and
Bro, nigga, Morel is really like digging it to these niggas, man.
because they cooking duck sauce. That's what it is. It smells funny. It smells bad.
now. I'm a single woman now.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Clarissa
you
Shields
heard
got
Clarissa
divorced.
talking
Let me
about?
find out that nigga was cheating.
Well, no,
Damn.
she was never married. They were just engaged. But she's talking about, oh, I'll go out on a date with Sonny Edwards, rat looking ass.
Shit. You see all the layoffs at ESPN?
Yeah, they finally fired Max Kellerman's stupid ass. I'm so happy about that. You don't know what he's talking about.
You think that's gonna affect Top Rank?
No, I mean Max Kellerman is one guy. They got a whole panel of morons they can rely on. In fact, what they need to do
No, I'm
is
saying
all those.
it's looking like budget cuts. You think they might cut Top Rank?
No, I don't think that's budget related. What they need to do is what they need to do is all of Max Kellerman's time slots. They need to get to Andre Ward because I can tell that Andre Ward is tired of working with Tim Bradley and Tessitore because Andre Ward be having to keep it real while they bullshitting on the microphone. So they need to give Andre Ward
Listen here,
all of
Timmy. What do you think about that?
yeah, yeah. Because thing is, because
Calling this
Max.
grown ass man Timmy.
Right, because Max he has the freedom to say whatever he wants. So they need to make honestly they could do some good numbers because if they make Andre Ward like the counterbalance to what they talking about, so he could be the guy that keeps it real, and they could be bullshitting, and then they can have some real unbiased coverage.
This nigga said, let's get rid of the point system. Nah, nigga, they got rid of you.
I know, yeah, exactly, yeah, trying to design a new point system once Lomachenko fucking lose. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit.
Uh,
And the thing is, his point system didn't even make any sense. All he said was that they should use. All he said was that they should use more of the points. Just as opposed to a 10-9, they should have a 1 through 10 system. I'm like, so how would you? How would you determine what round is a 5, what round is a 6? Like, that's just stupid. Because Lomachenko might end up losing worse if there's more points.
Man, they don't even understand. I'm over here. I just tuned into that Top Rank fight.
I'm trying to get
Was
my
Tiger
laptop right
Johnson?
now. No, stay here. No. Yeah, I'm trying. I just I just pulled up. I'm trying to get my laptop out the car.
Said Charlo can't come in heavy like he cost Wilder. Yeah, who knows, man. Okay, Top Rank got all the prospects out.
They got a lot of prospects, but very few of them are worth investing in for real. Like Tiger Johnson, I don't know what he's gonna do. But Jahai Tucker, I gotta watch that fight with Jahai Tucker. I
Yeah, I
think
gotta
he's
watch that
still.
shit too.
Yeah, I gotta watch that shit because I didn't even see. I just pulled up my fucking laptop out. Anyways,
It's
but
crazy how the White Hope loses. Now the system is broken.
and the thing is,
I
like
ain't hear that for any
they
other
waited,
drivers, but when the White Hope loses a close fight, the system needs to be changed. Yeah, the system needs to be fucking
and
changed. Man, get the fuck out of here.
and it's not only that they didn't talk about scoring when he lost to Salido. They didn't talk about scoring when he lost to Tiafimo. It was only when he lost to a black guy. Now,
Even this guy Tiger Johnson look like he in a fucking tough fight with this dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm putting the shit on right now. I just pulled up.
Top Rank, man. They be watching. They looking like, man, y'all struggling against these little tough guys. Come on, man. What we doing here?
But I mean, we already said who's good at top rank. Like Abdullah Mason is the truth. Jahai Tucker is. I strongly believe that Jahai Tucker still good. I just got to see what happened to him. But yeah, like these dudes, Tiger Johnson, Troy Isley, all these marginalized dudes. We like, come on, bro. Like these are just regular ass fighters that have good marketing. That's all.
But they got. But here's the thing, though. We can feel that way, but they have all the opportunity to change that right now.
That's true. That's true. They do have the opportunity. They just got to do it.
Shit. Said Tiger Johnson is a clown.
I mean, what has he said? Stupid shit.
Who's Chris Lynch or Canelo finna have 3 Crips in his bodies? I don't. What? I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, but you know, too, I mean, like, there's some excitement because Canelo's fighting, but his chances, like people aren't saying, oh, Canelo gonna smoke him, Canelo stop him. They're actually like, oh shit, we don't know. This could be interesting.
Bro, they really looking at it crazy because they do be. You know how they try to shit on Charlo and say, yeah, the other Charlo's better. He's better. Well, guess what, nigga? Canelo's fighting the other Charlo now.
Yep. And what's sad is either way he's gonna look crazy for not entertaining the bigger Charlo. He's gonna look crazy for not even entertaining the bigger Charlo. The thing is too,
Oh shit, that nigga, he just disappeared.
yeah, I must have kicked. But Canelo could have already fought Jamel. He could have already fought him. So if he sits here, waits till he gets 2-weight advantage, and then fucks around and loses, that looks horrible. That looks horrible. Like you could have fought the dude, you waited at the division, 2-weight class advantage, and you still lost. Like I don't know. Like Charlo would be certified, like super duper certified. Like this is honestly this is more impressive than what anybody's doing with Fulton. I'm not gonna lie. Like all things considered, this is more impressive to me personally. Now, if you want to debate that, sure, that's debatable. He is much more impressive.
Look like Twitter might. Hey, so did Twitter affect your shit?
Yeah, Twitter was weird. It was this the timeline was down.
Hey man, I just can't wait, dude, for Shakur versus Linares.
That,
That's a
that is that
potential.
official?
Nah, they just talking shit on
Man,
Twitter back and forth.
it's not-
I don't know. You probably got to come back in. You sound kind of robotish right
Okay.
now.
I'll come back in on my laptop.
So Canelo's going. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Y'all want Canelo? Why y'all want to? Why y'all want Canelo to be a white man so bad? Damn bad. What's up with that? Dude, really mad. It is what it is. Hey, in this boxing world, you gotta watch out for these dudes, man. They come trying to start that bullshit, but it is what it is. I'm about to get up out of here. Definitely about to do another live when Jared Anderson fights.